Hello, Cancer, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your January 2019 love reading. So, welcome to 2019, guys. This is Cancer's Sun, Moon, and Rising. And also, if you have Cancer with Venus, these messages may resonate. I always leave the link to Café Astrology in the description box for those of you that do not have your chart. Their charts are 100% free and they take like 2 minutes to get. So I always say get your chart, guys. Cancer, I am going to be doing a 10 card spread for you guys and clarifying with another deck. So let's jump in and see how you are loving and being loved for the first half of January 2019. So energy governing the reading, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is new, passionate energy. We also see the Ace of Wands when there's birth and fertility. So keep that in mind, guys. Some of you could be conceiving or giving birth in January. That's there. But this is also about a bright new beginning as well. Not just a passionate beginning, but new actions, new events coming into play, okay? This is fire energy when we see the Ace of Wands. So, first card out for you guys. We do have the Eight of Cups. Crossing the Eight of Cups here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. At the base of this reading, we have the Lovers. In your recent past, Cancer, we have the Nine of Swords. Your crowning energy in January is the Two of Pentacles. The energy coming in towards you is the King of Cups. In your self spot, we have the Emperor. In your environment, we have the Seven of Rods. Your ninth space of hopes and fears, we have your energy, Cancer, with the Chariot. And your final outcome for the first half of January is the Knight of Wands. Okay. So Cancer, I feel like there's going to be movement, okay? For those of you where this hasn't taken place, I feel like at the top of January, what we are seeing is movement, either by you or your partner, okay? And I feel like this is to move on to something new, to something better. I do see several cards that indicate that this is desired. This is desired by either you or your partner, Cancer. So with the Eight of Cups, before we even clarify, let's just jump in. With the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like someone is making a regrettable exit. I feel like this decision has already been made, but someone is being very cautious, dotting all I's, crossing T's, being very, very careful. It's almost like this is planned. It is a exit that leaving a situation where there's a lot of love, but being very careful when they exit, okay? And at the base of the reading, we do have the Lovers. So this is Gemini's energy. Some of you could be entwined with a Gemini. Some of you could also be entwined with someone that you have children with, or someone that is getting ready to give birth, or you're getting ready to have children with. I don't know why that keeps popping up for me. Also, I feel like with this situation, there's been a lot of anxiety. I feel like in January with the, and I say that because in the recent past, we do have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is exactly what it looks like. She's up. She's not up watching Netflix, y'all. Like, she's worried. She's anxious. You know, her demons are plaguing her and keeping her up. You see that? So this is worry, this is fear, this is fright, this is anxiety, this is regret. All of these lower vibration feelings surrounding this situation. And I feel like there is this imbalance that's happening with the Two of Pentacles. Whenever I see twos, guys, this is a need for more balance, right? I feel like Cancer, you could definitely be up and down in your emotions, even though someone has already made the decision to exit here. Even though they're being careful, I feel like they are definitely exiting. With the King of Cups coming in, you know, this could be you extending an offer, or this could be an offer coming into you, possibly from another water sign. Cancer like yourself, Pisces or Scorpio, because we are looking at the King of Cups. With the Emperor, I feel like, again, this is decisive energy. The Emperor is always my boss card. This is also Aries' energy. But the Emperor is about, you know, making decisions and following through. You know, the Emperor is going to have things done their way. It's in the upright, so this isn't necessarily cutthroat, which is probably why we're seeing this Knight of Pentacles energy at the center of the reading, being very cautious, being very careful about the movement that is still forward movement. You have two knights here. And knights are always movement. This is action. With the Knight of Wands, it's a final outcome. Again, some of you could actually be moving away from this partner or relocating, like moving out. I feel like you are dealing with someone that is in defense. You guys aren't on the same page. This person could be quite stubborn as well, not liking the change that's to come. But with the Chariot, Cancer, there's movement again, and this is your energy, and the Chariot is in your ninth spot of hopes and fears. So there's definitely some sort of split that's occurring here, whether it's you leaving or your partner. Someone is out the door, and I feel like whoever is making the decision to leave, Cancer, it definitely feels like the other person knows already. Point blank, period. I feel like it's already been voiced. We know that it's happening. And the other person is definitely against it, not on board with it. So let's go ahead and start to clarify what we're seeing here. We see this Eight of Cups at the center with the Knight of Pentacles. Again, it's an exit, but it's an exit that is not callous. Knight of Pentacles coming out again. So let me tell you something. Some of you could be dealing with Earth energy with the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? And because this is a general reading, Cancer, I want to say that it is this person that's exiting. But for some of you, it could definitely be you that's exiting. I'm going to take one more for the center, which is this exit. It's a very well-planned exit. We have the Nine of Rods, but it's in reverse. I feel like someone is no longer defending their position in this relationship. No longer wanting to. I feel like someone is done kind of fighting for their position or holding their ground. It almost feels like whoever is leaving has just come to the point where they're like, you know what? I'm done standing on my square. I'm done fighting for the space. So the Lovers are here at the base of the reading. Again, this is Gemini's energy. Let's get a clarification for the Lovers. For you guys, I'm also going to take a look at what happened in the past. Why was there so much anxiety with the Nine of Swords? But let's look at the Lovers. Clarification for the Lovers. Thank you. Okay. So there's definitely an issue of pride here. And again, someone that you could be married to, engaged with, or you could share a household and family with. We do see the Four of Rods, which is about foundations, and it's in reverse. And we also have Leo's energy, which is strength, and it's in reverse. Okay, whenever I see Leo in reverse, I know that there's some issues with pride here, and this is definitely a love situation because we are looking at the Lovers. Is this someone that this person could have also moved to be with you, or you moved to be with them? But there's some sort of shared foundation between the two of you. If you aren't engaged or married, you could definitely be living with one another. Nine of Swords in the recent past. I feel like someone opened up, maybe to express things that they weren't expressing, or for some of you, and this is not all of you, for some of you, there's been some anxiety about what you've shared or what you've given to this relationship. And almost there's this feeling of, I kept myself guarded for so long, and when I finally opened up, shit went to shit. And for those of you where that's the case, I want you to ask yourself, were you expecting it to go, were you expecting it to go to shit, or did you fear it going to shit? Because if that's the case, you could have manifested it in. For others of you, this is about what someone else has opened up and revealed to you. And it's caused a great bit of anxiety here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here in your crown? Let's get a clarifier for way too many pop out. Two of Pentacles is in your crown, and we know that this is about imbalance, okay? So we see the Nine of Swords, but it's in reverse. So this is really good because we're seeing the progression. You see that? Nine of Swords in the past. Probably about what's been revealed to you or what was revealed to you. And then in January, we see the imbalance, right? Trying to find some balance as this exit occurs, but no longer coming from this place of anxiety. And this is why there's some sort of movement here. For some of you, this is coming because there's some sort of reunion. Maybe another party has entered the picture that's bringing in some stability for you, or that's trying to help you find some stability, that's pulled you out of this anxiety. For some of you, during this holiday season, you've had the support of friends and family come in. And I feel like that, for those of you where that's the case, it's been quite helpful having that energy around you, because this is about celebrations. And if you see, everyone is decorated. There's cups. There's food on the table. I feel like this time where we've seen these seasons of not only Christmas, but also Thanksgiving, I feel like this happy energy could have done you very well for some of you Cancers. The energy that's coming in is your energy, but it's also Pisces and Scorpio. King of Cups. Again, you could be extending an offer, or you're receiving an offer here in the near future. That's the King of Cups here. Way too many. Yeah, okay, so I did see the 8 of, 10 flipped over, but at the top I did see the 8 of Rods. So this is about communication. Some of you have been communicating here, and I feel like this communication is on the lighter side, not communicating with the partner where there's been this anxiety, but new energy coming in, if that makes sense. I feel like either now you're receiving an offer from someone else, or you're wanting to extend an offer in January to some new energy. And that could be why there's an exit. If it's you that's exiting, Cancer, maybe you're exiting to be with the Lovers. God damn. Oh, God. Cancer, I feel like, oh, God. Look, I feel like some of y'all are jumping from one ship and are jumping onto a whole new ship. Like, y'all are bailing on the one that's sinking, and y'all are like possibly jumping back to an old partner as well. But I feel like there's this choice that's being made. There's an offer being extended here, but it feels like to new energy. I'm going to take one more for this energy that's coming into you with the Lovers and the King of Cups. Let's see if we can get a clarification, because we know that someone is definitely exiting and moving on. With the Knight of Wands, this is kind of the energy that the Knight of Wands has, where, you know, the Knight of Wands is kind of the player of the Knights. He's bouncing from bed to bed. Okay, so we see the Queen of Pentacles and we see the King of Pentacles. And they come out like this. King is in reverse, Queen is in the upright. You see that? So I definitely feel like there's a split in someone that you share material blessings with. Someone that could definitely be part of your household. Someone you have children with. And there's that Emperor energy again. We saw it here in your self spot, and we're seeing it again in a totally different deck. I feel like you're deciding to go for your Ten of Cups. See how he's looking at the rainbow? He's sitting in his chair and he's looking at the rainbow and he's seeing the union. Cancer, I feel like you're deciding to pair with someone else as we get deeper into this. King of Rods, action. Action. Wow. So this new energy that I see coming in could definitely be water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I'm also seeing fire. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, all right? I want to take a look at your final outcome, which is the Knight of Wands. But before I do that, I want to take a look at your hopes and fears, which is the Chariot. Cancer, this is your energy. This is you. So where's this Chariot heading? Why is the Chariot here? Judgment, a decision. You know, maybe you're giving someone a second chance here because Judgment is in the upright. Again, I feel like some of you could be going back to an old partner. Knight of Wands. This is the final outcome. Death. Damn, Cancer. Ending. This feels like an ending. Moving on. Death pops out. This is Scorpio's energy, okay? Some of you could be moving on to a Scorpio. Others of you are just closing some shit out. It doesn't feel like transformation, meaning you stay in your relationship and transform your relationship. Cancer, it definitely feels like there's an ending here in January, okay? But the good thing about it is I feel like whatever ends, Cancer, you bounce back because you do have the King of Cups and you have the Lovers. And I feel like it's you that's leaving a situation. But I don't feel like you leave it abruptly. I feel like you leave it in a way that is respectable. There's this feeling of, I'm not going to do my partner that way. Like, we didn't work out, but I'm not going to do them like that. Like, I'm going to make sure this month is paid on my end. I'm going to make sure that I handle my responsibility in this portion. But I'm definitely out of here. Like, before I bounce, I'm going to make sure everything is straight on my end. I'm not just going to walk out. And I feel like that is where this energy is coming from, when we see at the center of the reading, the Knight of Pentacles, because that's the kind of Knight the Knight of Pentacles is. He's going to take his time. He's going to make sure that everything is handled properly before moving forward. But the thing about it is, you see him? He's still moving and he's headed towards the sun. You're still moving towards your happiness. So even if you're closing some things out, you're moving towards something that you think is a better fit for you, or is going to make you happier. Something that is going to bring you the Ten of Cups. So, Cancer, these are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, definitely leave me some comments in the comment section. If they don't resonate, guys, go ahead and check your moon, your rising, and your Venus and see if you have some messages there. They're general readings, guys, so remember that the energies can be flip-flopped for my cross watchers. Things can be switched. between the two parties. And yeah, welcome to 2019. I look forward to the journey of this year as this channel goes into its second year. And I thank you for your support. And yeah, let's make 2019 great. If you are wanting to book, enlightenedpathtarot.com, or you can email me personally at pathtarot@gmail.com. Take care, Cancer, and I will see you guys soon.